Alright, so I wanted to make this quick video because I think I finally understand the complaints that I'm getting with the CMF Watch Pro 2 and certain watch faces and things disappearing. So I just recently wrapped up my first review that was using the CMF Watch Pro 2 from an iPhone user perspective or an iOS user perspective. At that point, I factory reset the watch. I de-paired it from my iPhone and I paired it up to my Pixel as if it was a brand new watch, and some things happened. Okay? First, I did get some updates. Right? So I went in here and I did get some updates. Now, you can see I got an update on the watch. Boom. Okay, so the watch is at its latest version. Boom. So let's get out of that. And just so you can see, I got an update on the app. So the app is on its latest version. Okay? So that is that. Go back in here. Now, I noticed that one of my favorite watch faces has disappeared. The digital digits watch face is gone. Look at this. It's gone. Let's look through it here. It's gone. Now, I think originally it was either in the digital watch faces or it was in the CMF digital watch faces. But as you can see, if we go through all the watch faces, it's nowhere to be found. And I'm thinking that might be an iOS exclusive watch face. Now, I might not use the CMF Watch Pro for a full month with my Pixel, but when I'm done and I do that Android review perspective for the CMF Watch Pro 2, I will try and repair it back to my iOS device and see if that pops back up. If that is indeed a iOS exclusive watch face, I'm going to be very disappointed. But looking through the watch faces here, you can see it's not here. And I just want to take you guys and gals through all of them. So you can see it's not here. Like, come on, what happened? Not here. These are the default watch faces. Okay. Creative. So you can see, those are all the watch faces. And as a result, because I lost my favorite one, I had to put in this one, the metric one. And I actually think the metric one is kind of cool because it gives me hours, minutes, and seconds. I actually like that. That's one of the reasons why I use a similar watch face on my Apple Watch SE. I like knowing things down to the seconds. It's cool. But another thing that I noticed, aside from that watch face disappearing, is you get more features on Android. Alright, so if we jump out of the app here, you can see we get a always continuous notification if the watch is connected with our device. Okay, And if we go back into the app here, and we scroll through some of the extra features here, you can see we get more features on Android. In particular, we get quick replies. We don't get quick replies for messages and things on iOS. That's just something you can't do on iOS, but we get that on Android, and we can add certain quick replies. So if we have to respond to a message, we can click on the quick replies. We don't get that for iOS. We do get that for Android. So that's nice. And then you can also see our layout is a little bit different. Okay? So that's also nice. And then we get this nice little quick shortcut to our user manual. Okay? It's in a different location for iOS. But I do prefer the layout for the application on Android. Right? But, and I thought this was interesting, the weather does not seem to be syncing on Android. The weather almost always synced on iOS. It does not seem to be syncing on Android, even though I have it turned on and I've refreshed the app. It does not seem to be syncing properly, but I didn't have issues syncing weather on iOS. And you can see we have our additional settings, all very, very similar. Okay? So that's something that I noticed there. You do seem to get a little bit more features using the CMF Watch Pro 2 on an Android device than you do on an iOS device. And another thing that I've noticed, now it still does happen, but it doesn't happen as often on Android, but the connectivity and the stability is a little bit more stable on Android than it is on iOS. Now, it still does randomly disconnect, and I have to come into the app and let it refresh just like that, and then it syncs back up. But that process is a lot faster on Android than it is on iOS, and it happens a lot less, but it does still happen. So they do need to clean that up. That is something that I've noticed. But yeah. So now I think I understand what people are talking about, because I kept getting that question. Why are the watch faces disappearing? Why are certain watch faces not there? And I actually reached out to CMF about that, just like I reached out to CMF about another issue that I got from some questions about the earbuds. They haven't responded back to me yet on that one, but I just wanted to make this quick video because I think I get it now. And like I said, I'm going to be very, very disappointed if CMF has made some of these watch faces exclusive to the other OS. These watch faces and things and features should be uniform across the board. So it really shouldn't matter if you're using an iOS device or an Android device, right? Now, I also did notice that CMF is, holding on to certain features so you can use it with their device exclusively. Like the latest update that was pushed for the watch actually pushed a feature to where you get the Chat GPT if you're using the CMF Phone 1. And that was something that I was wondering, right, why it wasn't there for the earbuds. That was one feature for the earbuds that was heavily pushed. And I was wondering, why that feature wasn't there. And I just recently got an update, and it was like, I think I took a screenshot of it. If I did, I'll throw it up in post. But I just recently got an update, and it looks like they're holding on to that feature. So it's kind of going to become an exclusive feature if you're using the CMF Phone 1. okay? And we will be taking a look at the CMF Phone 1 on the channel, okay? I'm just trying to take my time and go through the more inexpensive CMF products and work my way up to the more expensive CMF products. I gotta stack up the paper, y'all. But I just wanted to make this real quick feature pointing that out. And if there is a gap that CMF is artificially putting across the OSs, I don't think I like that. But, let me not jump ahead. Let me not speculate, okay? Again, we're only a few days in to using the CMF Watch Pro 2 on Android exclusively. Now, I still do have the earbuds synced across both my iOS device and my Android device. I just love that dual pairing functionality. But yeah, I just wanted to make this real quick video. I don't even know what I'm going to title it, but I hope you guys and gals enjoy it. I wanted you guys and gals to see the quick changes and differences between using the CMF products on Android and some of the features that you get and lose versus using the CMF products on iOS and some of the features that you gain and lose. Alright? So, I don't even know what I'm going to title this, but I hope you guys and gals enjoyed this video. I hope you guys and gals found it helpful, and I'll see you guys and gals in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. We're out of here. Peace.